Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Brian with Stark Chef, where you don't have to be a chef to cook like one. And today I have a very special guest, one of our truly best friends, Dawn, is going to be joining us, and we are going to be making a meatloaf. And I'm pretty excited. I hope you are too. Let's go! So we're here with...
Wait, are we starting?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's recording this whole thing. I know she is.
Over.
So here we are with our special guest. As promised, this is Dawn, an incredible, world-renowned singer and one of our truly best friends. And we're going to make meatloaf. And Dawn's going to do it. I'm just going to tell her what to do. And she's going to listen. And since all we do is bicker and she never listens to me anyways.
Don't. I was like, listen, what?
She's going to listen while we cook. So here we go. Come on over.
Boom.
You ready to roll?
I guess.
Okay.
There's
First thing I'm going to do.
No stopping. This is
No
like
stop.
real
No.
time. Okay.
Real time.
No
We're in.
pressure.
So why don't we start with our egg?
Okay.
So why don't you crack our egg here?
I'm scared.
Drop it in there.
It's too much pressure.
Crack the egg.
I was going to drop the whole egg in there.
There you
I
go.
don't cook.
You're
any
fine.
of this, so.
I know. That's what makes it so amazing. Just drop it in.
Okay, but I have a question.
Come in here. Yes,
this is
ma'am.
a serious question.
Please.
So when I do my eggs,
Yep.
here, come in here. You see these little like egg little sack things?
Yep.
Can we take those out?
I mean, you can, but there's nothing wrong with them.
I know, they're gross though to me, so
Okay.
we're going to take them
Sure.
out.
Doesn't hurt my feelings.
There you go.
It's your meatloaf. Okay.
Can I wash my hands?
Yeah, good. You wash your hands. I'm going to stay here. What we're going to do is we're going to turn on our oven. As most of you know, I love my toaster oven. I don't use my big oven other than once or twice a year. And we're going to go bake, and we're going to do 375. And we're just going to turn that on and get that nice and warm. Hopefully Dawn will be on her way back. I am going to have her use gloves because I know she said texture sometimes bothers her.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is we'll get 2 of these gloves out. Not yet.
Oh, sorry.
And that's when we start mixing stuff, Dawn. So
Got
for
it.
right now, we'll do that. So if you want, let's whisk this egg up, please, with your
Okay.
fork.
Whisk it.
Yeah, you don't even need a fork. Just give it a little beat like you're beating eggs. There you go. Yep.
Look at that whisking. World-class whisking right there.
Perfection. Stop right
That's it?
there. Yep. Easy peasy. I'm going to turn our stove onto just a medium heat. And if you wouldn't mind, could you just throw a little bit of olive oil? Or I shouldn't be literal with you. Could you actually just pour a little bit of olive oil?
Is that good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
Exactly. And now what we're going to do is we are going to cut some shallots. Best thing to do is just cut one of the ends. Sometimes inside there's a couple shallots, so we're going to find out together. So
Okay.
cut the other end.
I'm not a great.
Yeah, it's okay. So now let's have a look-see and see. So there are a couple in there.
How cute.
Thanks, aren't they?
They're
Twinning.
Twinning.
So what you want to do is peel the outside, and you'll see this beautiful purple that will show up. And we will get the skin off.
Are we gonna cry together?
Wouldn't be the first time. Or the last. So we're going to get this off. These are actually, I mean, there's so little, and there's not that much of them, so probably not.
How
So what we'll do
small?
is, yeah, so the best way to cut this in my mind, so when you cut, typically, if you do this and you bend your fingers, you have a little guy here, so you can still hold it so it won't disappear. So let me show you real quick. So you kind of go like this, and then you can't cut this. So if you do this, you won't cut, and then move back, so you wouldn't cut your knuckle. So that's the best way is to cut down like that. So cut some out. Try it. We have insurance. Don't worry about it.
Well, here we go. Cutting my knuckles off.
Watch that thumb, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I think
use
I'm
the
just
thumb in the
gonna
back. Thumb in the back. There you go. Exactly.
No, I don't like this.
All right, I'm on it. Should I go on it? I got
Is that good?
it. Yeah, I'll do it. That's a little thick.
Okay,
That's all right.
perfect. There you
We're
go.
going to take over for half a minute.
And this is why I don't cook.
Okay, so don't worry. You can just do that. You can go in the back. You can go in the back. You
Sorry,
can kind of
you're a
face
lot
your
quicker
knuckle.
than I am. I take my
That's
time.
fine. And this one's a little closer, so I might just chop him up. So now,
See, you do that so well.
well, thank you. So we're just going to chop these finely. Hold on. And then when you get down here, obviously, you don't stick your fingers all over it. So I just kind of go over it lightly. If you go chopping crazy, it's just going to go all over and make a mess.
That's what I would have
And
done.
then I have to clean it. So we're just going to go like this, and we're just going to get these in the fire. So Dawn, if you would please just throw those in there, please. That'd be amazing. Excellent job. I'm going to report back to your husband how incredible you are at putting shallots in a pan.
Right? Look at me. Shallots in a pan. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Well, not all the shallots in a pan, clearly.
Sorry. Sorry, I dropped
Yeah,
one.
it's okay. We'll use a little stir. These will burn kind of quick, so we'll just go a little easy and just let them just kind of chill in there. We have the olive oil. We'll let those sit for a minute and marinate. So we have this in here. And now what I want to do is I want to put everything in beforehand, and then we're going to mix all the meat together.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking is let's throw in some pepper.
How much?
You know, just start going for a minute. Let's just see. I don't know, a little lower so it doesn't get all over my floor. That's perfect. That's good.
Okay.
And let's throw in our Maldon salt, which we love, right? I'm going to show it
yeah,
because
it's so good.
everyone loves Maldon salt.
I think you have to do it like this.
You can from higher up. Our Maldon flake
Right.
salt.
Is that enough? Did
A
you
little
see how
more.
much I
A
put?
little more.
Okay.
And if you need salt in the, it's always easier to add than it is to take out. We're going to throw some basic Italian seasoning, so just give him a bunch. Just go ahead. Remember, we're doing a 2-pound meatloaf, everybody, so we are doing a good amount of seasoning. That's good.
Sorry, I got it on your camera.
Yeah, it's fine. More to clean later. And then let's throw in a little bit of garlic. You can kind of just pour it. I'll do it. Can I do it?
Yeah,
I'll
maybe you
this
do
one.
it.
There we go.
Nervous.
That's easy. We'll drop him in there, and then we're going to use our gloves, and then you won't smell afterwards too bad. It's
Do we have to stir
perfect.
this?
Not yet.
Okay.
And then we're going to use ketchup. One of the things, I know a lot of people love ketchup. This is a sugar-free ketchup. It has 5 calories per tablespoon compared to other ones that are a lot more. And again, 0 sugar, which is incredible. So we're going to use this, and it tastes, by the way, pretty much the exact same. So we'll drop some of this in here. How much? I don't know, a little bit. We're going to use more as the glaze later on. So right now, we'll leave him in there. And Dawn, if you can mix that up for a moment for me.
I am not a great cook, but I'm excited to learn this. I love meatloaf. Meatloaf's probably one of my favorite dinners that I never get to make.
Well, how cool will it be that when your husband gets here in a little while, you can tell him you made dinner?
I know. He's going to be so proud.
I know he is. Excuse me. I'm just going to move our shallots a little bit. Just soften them up. The reason we cook the onion, obviously, you can use onion or you can use shallot. Doesn't matter if it's a white onion, a yellow onion, or a shallot. I like the taste of shallots. And honestly, they're cheaper and they have a really good taste. So
Shallots are cheaper?
Well, not actually by the pound. They're not cheaper, but I only use such a little bit of it that
they
it
end
ends
up
up
being
being
cheaper.
cheaper. Yeah. So
It's girl math.
It's just a mind game. Yeah, it's a mind game. So I'm just softening these up so the taste is not so raw in our mixture. So leave those for a couple more minutes. Dawn, we're gonna add some breadcrumbs. I don't have much left, so why don't you just throw them all in there?
Okay.
There you go. It's not that much for 2 pounds.
Okay.
Give it a mix. Oh, thank you. Keep mixing. Hold it with your hand. Thank you.
Mix, mix, mix.
Mix, 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 mix. Mix,
Mix, mix, mix, mix, mix.
How can we sing it? Can we sing a mix? Give me a little mix.
Can you give me a remix? I don't know.
I don't
Guess
know
we
yet.
could.
It's tough for me. You're the singer.
Okay, wait. I didn't know that you're supposed to put breadcrumbs in the sauce before.
Well, the breadcrumbs will help it stay together and not be too liquidy, especially when you use egg. A lot of people also use milk or cream in this. I don't. I prefer the egg and just the egg.
All right.
I don't know what came first, chicken or the egg, but that's for another day.
don't know.
So now we got 2 pounds of meat. We're using 85-15. Some people could use 80-20.
Just right on my-
Yep, double up. Some,
Double up?
yeah,
Or
one
one
each.
each.
One
Yeah.
each. That's good.
Okay. I was about to put 2.
No, don't do that. We're
Okay.
gonna chop this guy off. We're gonna add this after the meat is in. If you put it in right now, you don't want to cook any of the eggs, even though the mixture is pretty much done. So we are going to drop him in there.
Do I need to take this out?
You can if you want, but this is when Dawn is gonna get crazy, and she is going to mix and mix and mix. And this is when we replay the video for her husband later.
What?
We have
Why?
mixing music, just to show you doing everything.
Look at me. I'm cooking.
You are cooking.
Oh.
You know what, just in case you were shy earlier, we'll add a little bit more salt. Actually, you know what, we're gonna add the salt to the top. It's gonna be incredible. That's what we're gonna do.
These gloves are a little big,
That's okay.
but
Full confidence in you,
it
Dawn.
is. Okay.
I'm trusting you with our dinner. Cool part is you
No
get to
pressure.
no pressure. The cool part is you have to eat it afterwards, so.
Yeah. I'll probably, do I have to take the first bite and make sure it's safe?
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
I wouldn't throw up till 20 minutes after, so we'd all get sick together.
Oh,
so don't even worry about it.
perfect.
Yeah, perfect. All right, here we go. Let's add these guys in.
Is that mixed in or no?
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
But we're going to do it together, so don't worry about it.
Great.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, is it too big for you? Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
that's okay.
So we're going to drop these, and we're just going to kind of spread them out a little bit. You don't want them in one area. Or Dawn's hair
Yeah,
and all of our
sorry.
mixture. No, that's okay. If I had hair, I might whip it around too. So I guess I'm not, but sorry, one more. Get those. Okay, so that guy's done. We'll put him back here.
So now we.
Yep. Just
Whoa.
keep mixing. I'm going to grab a pair of gloves too because I may help Dawn out just a little bit afterwards.
Am I too slow?
No, you're not slow, but you know, everyone sometimes needs a little assistance.
Get my gloves. Okay.
A little assistance? Here we go.
I keep on thinking that I'm dropping meat on the
Nope,
counter.
not at all. While you do that, Dawn, I am going to spray our
Perfect.
pan.
Oh yeah, so,
So,
did
yep.
you tell them that we're not using a...
I voted tonight, a house vote, that we're not going to use a loaf pan because I realize there's plenty of people that may not actually have a loaf pan.
I don't
So
know.
we are just, my point, so we're just going to do a, not self-loathing, self-loafing pan, if you will.
Okay.
So may I hop in there for a minute?
Yeah,
All right.
I've been fired.
Keep them on. No. You're going to form our loaf. You're going to form. I just want to make sure that if we turn this whole guy over, no one got left out of the party like all that.
look
That
at
was the
that
problem.
party.
Yeah, so they're all left out of the party. So we'll just, it's okay.
I'm so tender with the meat. I realize that you're like,
Well, and you don't need
Really
to mix
getting
it.
in there.
You don't need to mix it too much, but obviously if you get one huge bite of shallot and garlic and then I get none, you know, I don't want your husband to complain that his food doesn't taste good.
well, he loves garlic.
So
he
here's
got
what
the
we're
bite
going
of
to do.
garlic. He's
So
happy.
what I like to do is just get this guy in one giant meatball.
Whoa.
And there he is. Dawn, you ready to form our loaf?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
How
So
do we do it?
I'm going to show you. We'll get him over here. We'll get him over here. We'll get this out of here. Bring him down here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to form our meatloaf. And so what I'm going to do, so what we do is, that's it, it's done. So we'll kind of bring it down and kind of, so bring it down. And while you're doing it, kind of shape it. You want it to be about that thick. Nothing crazy. Like that will take a while to cook. So press it down. There you go. Yep. Pretty good.
Can we make shapes with it?
You could make shapes. You could spell a name. You could do an initial. You can, I mean,
Make
you
it
can do
really
whatever you
fun.
want.
Okay.
I'm actually going to take off my gloves because you're going to finish this.
Okay. Is that good?
Let's see. That looks pretty great to me. That's a good looking loaf.
I never knew that you could do meatloaf without a pan.
Absolutely. And this will
Okay.
cook probably faster and a little better. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to throw a little ketchup. I'm going to throw a little ketchup on top. We're going to do a little bit more later, but if you could just a little bit, could you just pat him in? Well, like evenly.
Oh.
Thank you, you're being a little too nice.
Oh,
There you go. Oh, that is beautiful.
look at that.
And then we are going to add a little more of our Maldon salt on top. Excuse me. Don't pat. I'm just doing it
don't pat.
evenly. Nope, you're done.
I'm done.
Deep patting.
I've been fired. Again.
No, you're not fired. You're just on a leave.
Got it.
And then what we're going to do is, why don't
I don't
you,
know what to do with my hands.
oh, why don't you put them in there? Because I'm going to have you put our dish in.
Oh, wait, these?
Yeah,
In
put them
here?
in. Yeah, trash. One and then the other. There we go.
All right.
And we're going to go 375 for 45 minutes. Again, things will change depending on the size of your oven, how thick the meatloaf is, your altitude of where you live. So
Really?
yes.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
you want it to be 160 degrees in there. We will use a little meat thermometer. So again, we're going to put it in right now, 375. We're going to do 45 minutes. We're going to check it at about 40 and just see our progression. So let's do 40 minutes here, madam. Time, 40 minutes. And then if you could do that one, it'll hop on a rack. There we go. Close them up. All the way in, please.
Oh.
Oh, I got it. There we go. Close them up. We are going to let this cook. We're going to check it in 40 minutes. The last couple minutes, we are going to make sure it's the right temperature, and we're going to add a little more ketchup on there just to show you. It is hot. It is sizzling. We will want it to rest. It may need a couple more minutes, so let's do this real quick. We're going to throw a little ketchup on there on top too to let it bake. We want it to be at 160. It's probably not fully there yet. It'll probably add a few more degrees once it is resting, but it looks like we're only around 130. So we're going to put some 160. Oh. So we want it to get to like 155, and then we can take it out, let it rest, and then it'll get to 160 after about 5 minutes. We're at about 135. So we are going to take that out. We're going to throw a little ketchup on for some flavor. And because it's 0 sugar, using a little bit extra is not a big deal. We're not going to use our hands down. We're just going to throw this guy on top.
Perfect.
Easy peasy. It will continue to juice all over the place, which is lovely. And we are going to put him back in. It is heavy. It is hot. I can do this part. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Just glad I don't burn you.
I also make great reservations.
Perfect. And we are going to turn that back on to 375. And I am going to add 8 minutes. 7 minutes. We're going to do 7 minutes. I already added the food. Leave me alone. We'll be back in 7 minutes. We're then just going to let it rest, make sure it gets to 160. We'll be done. We're excited. If Dawn loves it and it tastes good, she might even sing for us. Maybe. See you in a few.
Oh, bye.
Hey, everybody. We are back.
Wait, do it over.
We're fine. It's all good.
No, I was being stupid.
Hey, everybody. We are back. It just went off about 5 seconds ago. Sorry we missed it. And we're going to get this bad boy out of here.
Look at that bad boy.
And we're just going to let it rest. We're going to pull it out here. It wants to be 160, and you can let it rest for a few minutes. I'm probably guaranteeing this is a nice 160 inside. Might even be a little bit more. It's popping up pretty quick. Let's see here. If it's 155, it's fine. If it's, can rest, gets a little over 160, it's not going to kill anybody. And we're exactly 161. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
161. So we're pretty spot on. We're going to still let this rest for a couple minutes just to seal some of the juices in. We will be back to show you our cutting.
I'm ready.
It's not part of the video, but I'm going to let her cut. So with loaves and things like that.
Don't dance with knives, by the way.
It's a good idea. But I also, I typically would prefer a serrated knife, like a bread knife. It'll cut better instead of pushing it all down so you can actually saw at it. So I'm going to let Dawn.
And what is that kind of knife?
Serrated.
Serrated.
So it's like a bread knife. So let's cut. Let's just take a nice little end there and see if you like it. A little bigger, a little bigger. It's okay.
Like that?
We're going to eat it all later, yeah. Cut into it. There you go.
Wow.
Pretty good?
Look at that.
So just cut a little piece off for yourself and try it. Let me know what it is.
All right, let's see.
You cooked it.
We'll see if it's good.
I'm here. Good? Oh.
That was delicious. And
amazing. I'm going to try a little piece.
Yeah, you should.
It's still going.
We're not going to share a fork, are we? No, you're just going to
let's not.
Use your hands. Perfect.
Wow, that was incredible.
This is really good. And the ketchup is so good. I can't believe there's no sugar in it.
That ketchup does taste the exact same. It's really incredible. When you cook it like that for a long time, the outside does have as much you want. The outside does have that harder crust, which is really good, almost like the crust of a burger on like a flat top. And the inside is super soft. It's moist from the egg, has the onions and all their stuff, and
oh, I got meat on my
and Dawn loves it, and we're gonna thank her for being on our channel. Please subscribe. I'm Brian with Stark Chef. This is Dawn, the eater, and we loved having her. So after all this amazingness that happened in our kitchen, Dawn and myself loved the meatloaf. I think it was phenomenal. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This is Dawn, our famous singer. I'm even going to link all her social media so you can hear her incredible music. I'm Brian, the Stark Chef, and please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.